would help.
Let's press start.
Yahtzee. Okay, we are done. We are live.
All right,
live.
we're back on. Let's do this.
We are back.
So apparently there was some sort of showcase recently. I'm not sure about you, but
Did you forget about the whole showcase already?
what showcase? Sorry,
Oh God.
there was a video game showing, was there?
Video games. Right. Okay. I'm.
What video?
Are you ready to press record?
Me?
Well,
Yeah, I can press
it
record.
must be you, yeah. Why not?
Yes. Give me 1 second, pumpkin. Just make sure.
Whoa,
Oh God. I thought it was
sure can.
sweat. God, I can't
give
believe
it-
we've got the same
What
colour
the
shirt.
fuck? How?
Drunk
How
on you.
so little space on my PC. But yeah, I can record it. Recording now.
Rub it. Where's he gone off to?
You told me to start recording.
I know, but he just vanished.
If you leave me now,
Right.
you take away the greatest part of me.
What are you whinging about?
Right. I'm pressing record, so everyone's silent. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 33rd of Xbox Tavern's X-Pod Tavern. I'm your host, Daniel. Daniel, and joining me this week...
You right there?
Yeah, I'm
Do you
laughing
want to
at...
start again or not? No. What are you laughing at?
So I'm laughing at the fact that someone wrote something in the show notes. Anyway, joining me this week is Ian,
Hello.
Graham,
If not me, I ain't read the show
Hello.
notes.
and Jamie. How you doing?
Hello.
So, you two have just come off the back of E3's showcase. How was it, guys?
Lots of alcohol was consumed, but it was good fun.
So how did
I
your
wouldn't
bingo?
say good fun. Actually, it was fucking beautiful.
Good. We're dropping the F-bombs that quickly.
That's it. My bingo,
Fucking too right.
well, yeah, my bingo went all right. Did we get compulsion games, by the way, or not? No, I didn't get bingo.
You didn't get bingo. Okay. Let me just do...
I got a 3 in the line.
Oh, you got a 3 in the line. Nice. Was that a free shot for someone else?
Jamie, do a shot now. There we go.
Wow.
Jamie's done a shot.
Done a shot. So, for all those wondering what on earth I'm talking about, head over to youtube.com/Xbox Tavern Official, and there'll be a E3 watch along show. So you'll see Ian, you'll see Ross, and you'll see Jamie sitting there watching the showcase, drinking. They have a little bingo card, so if certain ones get hit, they have to take a shot. Alcohol was consumed. I did see some of them drinking along. So yeah, jump on that. And
Sponsored by Dead Island rum. Very, very good.
Dead Island rum, love it. Take a picture of that later.
Dead Man's Finger, sorry,
I
not
was
Dead
about to
Island.
say dead fingers.
Dead Man's Finger. See, I've had too much already. I need to stop drinking.
Let's hope work's not going to be too bad tomorrow.
Never.
Never.
As you,
I ain't got to drive to Kettering, so I'm all right.
Exactly. Some cunt's got to drive fucking 2 hours.
oh God. So as you can tell, this show is going to be an absolute car crash. So buckle in and enjoy. If you want
We
to be,
decided to do a shot every time Dan moans, so cheers.
Me and might not make the end of the
I was going
podcast.
to say, I've only got like 20 minutes in me in that case.
yeah, I think I might see if I can kill Ian just by moaning. Right. If you want to be featured on the show, head over to Apple Podcasts and review us, and I'll read out your comments. And I'll read out your reviews and give you a shout. So let's jump straight into the topic of the week, and it's, of course, E3. I was going to let Jamie take this, but he said his memory is terrible. So,
Sorry,
And
sorry
he's
for
eating
laughing.
crisps as well.
I just read the show notes and I know exactly why I'm laughing.
the very first part.
No, that part, the day 14 one.
Oh God. So what was the first game that dropped for the showcase? They opened up with...
What did they open up with, Jamie?
Starfield, wasn't it?
It was Starfield,
There we
wasn't
go.
it? Yeah. So did we get to see gameplay, or was it just a kind of a release trailer?
definitely more of a CGI trailer, wasn't it? There
Yeah, it
no,
was.
like, this is how the game of Starfield plays. It was just a tone setting piece, which had
It's
sort of
one of
Mass
those
Effect
things.
vibes.
Yeah, it's one. Oh, I think we just lost Dan.
Dan's flicked.
Okay.
His wife coming and fucking killed him.
Why are you doing? I told you not to do this recording.
Wow, that was weird. What happened there?
Oh, we thought your wife might beard you up.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know what happened there. Right. So yeah, CGI trailer. So we finally know roughly what Starfield is.
Well, questionable. I think we'll find out more on Gamescom, to be honest.
Yeah. What was the release date? It was a release date of, was it 2022, wasn't it? If I'm right.
11/11/22.
11/11.
11/11. So I reckon either Gamescom or next year E3.
Or next year E3. Yeah, I think you're right.
Wouldn't
Probably
surprise
next
me.
year E3.
I think they've finally kind of shown that this is new, this is coming. And also, I think they've nipped it in the bud by saying, oh, by the way, this is Game Pass exclusive and Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stop thinking that your game's coming to PlayStation.
Yes, there was a lot of. I did, as the showcase was progressing, I watched bits and pieces of it. I haven't sat down properly and watched it. But I did notice a lot of it was kind of, it'd come up console exclusive, and then 99% of the time when it said console exclusive, it would be coming to Game Pass as well. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, most games come to Game Pass. It's just kind of like, you need to invest in this a lot more if you want to get all these games.
Yeah, and I'm wondering whether the talk of Xbox Gold is going to come back or kind of disappear.
I think Xbox Gold will disappear. I think, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Not yet. I think soon they'll announce it because they've already made most free-to-play games for free. So it wouldn't surprise me if they go, Gold's no longer existing. Any game you want, it's all free-to-play, multiplayer-wise.
Yeah.
So if you want all these good games, get Game Pass.
What do you think, Graham? Can you see them knocking on that kind of Gold is going to disappear door again?
Yeah, it's just blurring the lines. They're trying to entice people onto Game Pass and sort of lure them away from sort of other platforms. Don't muddy the waters with, a gold subscription and a Game Pass. Just kill it off and just make it the main one. Game Pass, it does everything you need to, and Gold's just a lightweight platform. And you get 3 mediocre games every month. It seems. Yeah. So yeah, it's days are numbered at the moment.
I saw because they didn't mention anything about Family Pass, did they? But there was kind of rumblings on Twitter that they would kind of finally bring out a different tier system. Were you expecting to hear any of that, Jamie, from the showcase?
Not in terms of the tier of like the Family Pass, like you say, but it would have been nice of them to say, oh, by the way, Game Pass is now it. Gold is gone. Silver is gone. You either got Game Pass or you've got fuck all, basically. But what did they say? Something like 27 of those games they showed are coming to Game Pass day one out of the 30 odd games they showed.
Yeah, which is
so
crazy.
There was a lot, and a lot of them were third party, like Back for Blood and Stalker and things like that. So, yeah, I think they're pushing heavily onto Game Pass now more than ever.
Yeah, I've got a list in front of me. If I can make it bigger, which it's not let me do. So we've got Yakuza, you've got Dark Alliance, The Ascension, Hades, which is finally announced for console. 12 Minutes. Oh God, it's getting smaller and smaller. This writing. Sable was another one. Scorn, Black for Blood, which was leaked 2 days ago that it was going to be on Game Pass. Among Us, which is dropping. The Gunk. Hello Neighbor 2, obviously Halo. You've got Age of Empires 4, is there?
4. Yeah. 4.
Psychonauts, Flight Simulator, Forza Horizon 5.
Flight Simulator is going to be top. That's going to be
Yeah, that's it. That is
so already you've already named a pretty decent lineup.
So I've named all but 2 because I can't read the writing and I don't really want to put my face in front of that screen because you might see a bald patch or something.
So Forza Horizon 5 was announced. It's in Mexico, which initially displeased Ian because he was hoping for Japan, but it does look incredible.
I know it does. That's what I mean. I was like, I really want to Japan because I think you can get quite a lot of fun there. But I think Mexico, what they've done and what they've shown so far, in that trailer, it does look amazing. And I was literally like glued to my screen
I was surprised they haven't, because kind of the Asian side of like Forza has been talked about for 2 and a bit years now, where each game they've teased and said, "Oh, it's going to be Tokyo, it's going to be Japan, it's going to be this, it's going to be that," and I think that setting, like night racing, especially in Tokyo, would be unbelievable. However, again though, I don't. When are they going to do? When are we going to see Japan or Tokyo? Or
Yeah,
I reckon
maybe for
six or
but
seven, 6 or 7.
Or to
Yeah.
10.
It'll definitely comes like very, very.
This is the thing. It's very different to the mainline Forzas, isn't it? So that's like track-based racing, whereas Horizon is a massive world.
yeah,
I'm not sure that the massive world maybe lines up with Japan so much, whereas the track-based racing might
Yeah.
do.
but I did hear so because it shouldn't be the Horizon series. It should be the normal Forza. The way
It
they
should be the normal Forzas.
yeah, and that there's rumblings of whether they're actually killing off that side of Forza.
What the motorsport?
Then
side?
yeah, no, Motorsport goes, and they're keeping Horizon series because it's
Horizon gets way more love than it does the motorsport series.
well, yeah, and you've got it. It's easier for gamers like me, casual, what can jump in and
Not
out.
completing gaming.
Well, not completing games, yeah. And if they put a 4-hour flipping tutorial in it, I'm not playing it.
But again, that as I said to Ian while we were watching it, my problem with the Horizon 4 was the opening was just too long.
I must admit,
it didn't just let me go on with it.
because it was they had to go through each season, so they showed
Yeah.
you each season, and then it went. I must admit, yeah, it was. But once you get past that, it's one of those games you can easily just drop in and play, have a bit of fun, go for it.
Have a nice race.
I
There we
can see
go.
Graham. He loves it. He loves traditional.
He
racing
loves
games.
racing games. Yeah,
There's no weapons, no sort of.
there's no
boost
stealth.
or
There's no
anything.
stealthing either. You just drive.
You can run people off the road.
No, you can't. I bet you can't.
Well, no, I could
Well, you can at least knock them off the road.
try to, in my case.
Knock them up.
God's sake. There was also Halo. I want to talk about Halo. From what I saw, there was 5 minutes, if that, of Halo visuals. So they spoke about the multiplayer 5 times.
Yes, they did.
And because you guys were talking over it, I did not hear what the lady said at all. So can you guys recant what they mentioned about their multiplayer?
Basically, the multiplayer is going to be free, whether you got Game Pass or not. It will be free to play. The campaign will be including Game Pass, obviously, and it's coming in holiday this year. So there was no multiplayer beta announced, which is what I was hoping for. There was no firm release date, so me and Ian were going back and forth. I said November 21st. He said November 18th. There was no specific
No,
date.
it's holiday, didn't it?
It
I
was
reckon
just
they'll
holiday.
announce Gamescom. That's when they'll announce the multiplayer beta and the.
But there wasn't even much of a trailer in terms of new gameplay, really, was there?
No.
Other than the multiplayer stuff, there was no single player. There was a very brief sort of snippet of almost like a cutscene style.
Like
gameplay.
movie trailer esque, wasn't it?
Yeah,
as you saw
basically
Master Chief.
like a movie trailer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was talking to some new AI who'd replaced Cortana. But there was no, like last year where they had the in-game thing where Craig come from. There was nothing like that this year, which was a bit of a shame.
Do you reckon they're hiding that because of what happened, like the backlash from, was it last year now? Yeah, last year's trailer.
Well, you think they want, if they've improved it enough, you think they want to show it off front and center, but they kind of glossed over it and they were like, oh, it's the multiplayer. And there was no, and you can play it soon in a beta or anything. It was just like, here's my player and it's coming out at the end of the year at some point.
I was surprised they didn't open up with Halo. I thought they would either open the show with Halo or close the show with Halo.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was also in the middle of the show, like just randomly dropped in.
Yeah. And I'm going to segue into talking about the end of the show. They dropped Arcane. Am I right in saying, was it Arcane's?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Arcane's Redfall.
Easily the most exciting announcement of the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Looked really good. They said you could play it solo or you could team up with as many as 3 friends to take on a legion of vampires. and the the characters you could be seemed like they had some sort of like supernatural powers to help you
Yeah.
fight the vamps, basically. What did? Hang on. Let's go with. Are you bored of seeing vampire games, or is this exciting you?
I think this game looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, vampire or not, yeah, as Ian said, Arcane can do no wrong. So
Akon, they
Whatever
know
they-
what they're doing.
whatever they
and
want to
that's
bring us, I'll play.
Exactly, I'll play in it. That'd be day one for me. I don't care. And I said I'll give it a go because they know what they're doing with gaming. And I think from what you've seen, you kind of picture in your head, oh my god, this is going to be quite a lot of fun, but also quite a lot of wind up fun as well.
They are the kings of the immersive sim. So adding that to a multiplayer suite where you're 4 players against vampires or whatever.
I can imagine I'm
I
reviving
can't wait.
Jamie a lot.
Oh, no doubt, but
It
it looks even though it's a CGI trailer, that got me excited, very excited.
yeah, they seem like
see
each
more.
one had a different kind of ability is not the right word. Like they seem like to have a sniper.
Yeah, everyone's got
Like
a
a
different
tank,
class, but-
yeah, class.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of class system, which looked good.
But again, Arcane are the kings of sort of giving you powers and making them worthwhile. Whereas other games will, they give you things. Well, I don't really need this power, or this is superfluous to what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Whereas Arcane, like, use this power however you like, but also you've got this power which will work sort of counter to that, and you can combine them if you like, or you can add this third power in and just work your way around whatever you want. And, they're so, the way they design games is just incredible, and I cannot wait to see more from that game.
excellent. Graham, what have you watched the showcase?
I haven't had a chance yet. No.
From
Been out.
from what you've heard so far, what do you feel is your?
Well, I wanted to actually hear more about Starfield because that sounded like a game that might be off my street, and that's the only thing that hasn't had anything discussed about it properly yet.
I was surprised that they opened with that.
So,
Well,
they
with
did-
Starfield.
But at the same time, they didn't really show anything. It wasn't in engine. It was clearly a CGI trailer, but it
I'm trying to
almost
think.
had Mass Effect vibes to it,
Yeah,
like the music and the way it was set out. Obviously, I know they're both space games or like space set games, I think. But they were really going for the epic, like this is like an adventure type thing, which is obviously what they do with like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls, Oblivion and stuff like that.
yeah. It had that RPG feel to it, even though you couldn't see any RPG elements in the game. If that makes sense.
I would have liked to have seen some sort of gameplay, even if it was like a minute of them just walking around, talking to people or shooting people, or. But
Yeah.
there was a very scene setting CGI trailer, which was very good.
Yeah.
But then we also get the release date teased in the trailer, which is 11/11/22. So we've got a year and a half to wait yet.
I like
Yeah.
that. So the character, it looks like you're first person. The character kind of glosses over a computer screen. You've got all the buttons, dials, whatever, and then there was not a ticker, basically kind of an old dot matrix where you would have the numbers, and you literally had the number 11/11/22. And then Jamie called it and said, "Oh yeah, that's the."
I called it and they didn't believe me, but then that was it.
I can't tell you much more than
because
that.
again, 11/11/11 was Starfield. Sorry, Skyrim. So 11/11, you can't do it again. Obviously, 22. Some people said it would be 22 of the second 22, which would have sort of fitted nicely with their release schedule naming, as it were. But as it is, we've got to wait till the end of next year.
Yeah. I'm going to move on. So Microsoft Flight Simulator was shown, and that's going to drop into Game Pass on the 27th of July. Sorry.
Very soon, a lot sooner than I thought.
Yes,
Considering they just here it is.
but they also teased a Top Gun add-on DLC, which was quite nice. I take it, Ian, you're jumping from your reaction to that I saw that you're quite excited to try this out? Are you
I
gonna?
think it'd be good, yeah. 'Cause I really want to see what it's like playing on with controller on the TV, sitting back, crashing some planes. That's what you need to do. Really. You don't fight them, you crash them.
He just wants to destroy the world.
That's it. I want to see the world burn.
Are you going to try this Top Gun DLC with a couple of fighter jets?
I'll give it a go. Especially good achievements.
Yeah, I'm more interested in that just for the sheer speed of it, because as I said in the reaction, I appreciate what they've done with Flight Simulator, but it's so boring.
Well,
if you're not into that sort of thing, it's just tedious.
Do you think that's why they've dropped this Top Gun DLC to give you that fast kind of race? I don't want to say racing, but kind of racing feel. You know, you and your
and also to kind of hype up the Xbox launch.
Well, yeah, it would be a bit of a flat launch with Flight Simulator. Ta-da.
Yeah.
But it did look lovely though, like the visuals and stuff. Very impressive.
Top Gun, that modern film.
So, well,
Yeah,
it comes out.
Really modern.
Comes out.
Is there a
Top Gun
remake
2.
coming out?
Not a remake. I think it's Top Gun 2 or Maverick. It's just called Maverick. It's one or the. I can't remember the name now. But yeah, can't
Tom
wait.
Cruise back in.
Yeah,
50-year-old
ancient guns.
Yeah, 50-year-old Top Gun. Tom Cruise jumping in.
Hot shots, that's what we need.
Yeah. Ricky matey, they used to fly slowly.
A game we mentioned earlier, Hades. Hades has jumped in and finally come to console. Is this something?
Yes.
Not only console, but Game Pass as well.
Get what Game Pass?
That was
Is it
a
Game
shock.
Pass? Is it Game Pass then?
Yeah, it's
That
Game
was
Pass.
a shock because obviously people have been waiting for Hades to become. It was on Switch and PC, but to come to Xbox and PlayStation stuff, but to come to Game Pass as well.
Yeah,
That was a lot of people's game of the year last year, and now we're getting it effectively for free.
That's it. Yeah,
amazing.
exactly. And it got so many awards as well. So 100% trying out.
Do you think this shows
What
now?
is it? What's game is that?
Hades is the roguelite.
It's
You're a god, aren't you? You're
One game of the year.
It's kind of like a Diablo style one. So top down, like isometric. You attack, and as you said, if you die, roguelite style, obviously you go back to the beginning. But it's sort of every time you die, you sort of improve, as it were.
Well, you improve,
Yeah,
but you
get
also
stronger.
you also get a piece of the story. So what I've been told that you've got to play. I don't know why 10 sticks in my head, but there's something about not 10 times, but you have to do 10 runs of the game to get the full story or the real ending.
It's definitely a game that's up your street, Green.
It's one of those ones where it's like I've always had it like ready to buy when I'm going to go on holiday or something. So I sit on the Switch and play Hades. But now I can actually start quite early. And stuff.
Oh, that was
I don't know if I'll still play it now because maybe I'll play it now because it's free. Well, technically free because it's Game Pass.
Yeah.
But it's like 30th of August is soon.
Chuck it in
No,
Game
it's
Pass, chuck it on
free.
xCloud.
Even though I think xCloud as well, yeah, it's job done. It's no brainer. Like saves me some money there buying it from the Switch store. I'm just going to play it technically for free.
So there was two things I was going to go off that.
My Game Pass, best value in gaming.
The first one was, does this show... Oh, I love the way that pops up and says your internet connection is unstable. Thank you, Zoom. Do you think this shows now the power of Game Pass and how
I'll take that.
how it actually is a benefit to developers? Because there was some talk how long back that Game Pass is killing the games industry and developers because the games are free.
What?
Did no one hear that, or you just ignored me?
Breaking up a bit there, but
Okay.
you said about
So I said, does this show the power of Game Pass and how it actually helps developers, not how people mentioned it last year that it puts developers at a disadvantage? So a game like Hades being...
It definitely helps, doesn't it? Because
while they do it.
Hades is obviously massive success last year on Switch and PC. And no doubt it will sell 1 million copies on Xbox and PlayStation. But just chucking it in Game Pass, it's already got me interested, who wouldn't have bought it originally.
Yeah.
Ian and you and Graham, again, it's his sort of game, but he might not have picked it up because...
Yeah. Like, there's a few games in Game Pass that come to Game Pass, like in the fuck, and then I play them like, oh my god, these are great, and it's like, I don't think I'll ever pick those games up if it wasn't for Game Pass. It kind of broadens your horizon a bit.
I think that's what they said is the main part of Game Pass. It makes you play games you wouldn't necessarily play.
Yeah,
It really is. It really is. Speaking of which, actually, before we can sort of segue here, Graham, how far are you in the Yakuza games?
I got to the third one because that one is a bit toilet and it's really sort of got me stuck.
Well, they announced today that they're adding Yakuza 7 into the fold.
Yeah,
Today.
Dragon. Yep,
Today.
out now, straight away you get it.
So you've got, today to get through 3, 4, 5, and 6 before you can get to 7.
Ugh.
Although 7 is different because it's a turn-based RPG rather than the action game you used to.
But I'm fine. I'm fine for trying new things. The story is what kind of makes it, but it's just
It looks quite fun, but you got Judgment obviously, which is out already, and then Judgment Lost something which is coming in September, and I imagine they'll get added to Game Pass pretty soon as well. But yeah, so just so you know, you got even more Yakuza to get.
Yakuza is here.
I would be a lot more excited if 3 wasn't so toilet.
I think 4, 5, and 6 are pretty much the same. They're not really remasters; they're just ports, as it were. But
Yeah, I know, but the couple of years next down the line, hopefully, have improved them somewhat from what the hell happened on 3.
It's they've definitely done a brilliant job with bringing Yakuza into Game Pass and making people play these. Like Graham.
The Zero Kiwami 1 and 2 are amazing.
Yeah.
Just the third one. I'm tempted to say anyone playing the series, just leave that one out. Just pretend 3 doesn't exist. Jay would say it's the Resident Evil 6 of the series.
it is that bad.
Just move on. Yeah, just move on to 4 then.
Just keep going. There was a really surprising announcement, I thought, bit low key. Outer Worlds 2 from Obsidian.
That was a surprisingly comedic trailer, and I was trying to figure out the whole time. I was like, what the fuck is this? And there's a wide shot of a planet, and your hero standing ominously in a silhouette because the developers haven't finished designing him yet. What the hell is this? But yeah, it's good. They've not lost any of the humor from the first.
I do want to play the first one.
It
got well received, didn't it?
I did play that one, the first one. It was good. When the DLC became part of the thing, it was like so far away that I can barely remember what end the whole game. I can't play DLC for a game I can barely remember. It just doesn't work.
Was it Murder on Eridanos?
Yeah. If it came out like not long after, then I would have been all over that. But it's hard.
They have like Fallout vibes, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's from Obsidian.
It's by the people who made Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, the graphics kind of give me a reminiscent feel of like the Time Splitters kind of graphics, but
yeah,
it was good. It was just a good FPS game, and yeah, I enjoyed that.
I'm trying to see I can't remember the date that they said that one was going to be released. Is that next year?
They just said 2022, I think.
2022.
Yeah, okay. So that one was good. I'm trying to look at what's the other ones. We'll really quickly gloss over this. Sea of Thieves with a Disney crossover of Pirates of the Caribbean. So you've got, I think you could be or fight with Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Sea of Thieves, Jack Sparrow, yippee. All the Dooms are arriving into Game Pass 29th of June, is that right? So we've got Doom Eternal is free, or free next gen update, I should say.
There was a lot of Bethesda titles, weren't there? They said that all of these games.
Even the original Fallouts and stuff were going.
Yeah, there was a shed load in there, wasn't there?
OG Fallouts, it's like Fallout 1, all the Dooms, even the old school Dooms, all the Dishonored's, all the Wolfensteins, apart from 3D.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, and obviously all the Elder Scrolls. Yeah,
a shed load. I don't. We're very shortly
a lot.
having. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have all the Bethesda titles in there very shortly. If not, we already have them.
They just keep chucking them in. There's no reason not to, is there? So just keep chucking them in.
I think it's contracts is the only reason they're slowly slowly kind of plodding into Game Pass. What did you guys think of Battlefield 2042? Because this is an interesting conversation topic piece, shall we say?
Yeah, as I said on the stream, it Battlefield has never ever done it for me, but it did look quite interesting. The sheer scale of the combat.
Yeah, so it's
But
128 players.
Whether that translates to actually having good fun, I don't know.
Yeah, it depends how much carnage is going to be.
Yeah,
Because I've never enjoyed how Battlefield felt to play, whereas Call of Duty is rapid fire, super responsive, whereas Battlefield's always been a bit more slow and plodding.
well, it's slower, more tactical. I prefer the Battlefield just because the team kind of chemistry on that, it works better.
In theory, I prefer that, but in practice, actually playing it, I just can't. I don't know what it is. I just can't get my head round playing it.
Yeah,
Whereas Call of Duty,
Yeah.
I can just jump in and just shoot some balls
and do it.
and die. Probably
And,
more.
That's more accurate.
So, Graham, I'm going to go with you with this question. So, Battlefield 2042 is multiplayer only. There is no campaign. It's been
Whatsoever, really.
I don't think many
Battlefield
people
3
played
campaign
it.
was really good.
However,
Quite
this is being set for $70. So, what are we looking at? 65, maybe £70. What's your feeling on that?
Like, similar to Jay, I'm not really a massive Battlefield fan, and so I'm never going near that if it's going to be that much. If that was one of those that made it to Game Pass, I might have a sniff at it, but it's not really interested me too much either. Although the large scale battle does sound interesting to see how that plays off, see if it ends up as a laggy mess or whether it's just fun carnage.
Yeah. Ian, if you play it, have you dabbled in Battlefield, or are you a COD man through and through?
No, well, I like COD more, but I've done that Battlefield, but like you say, it's more on the multiplayer side. And to be honest, I'm not too fussed because one of my favorite games was Titanfall, and that was all multiplayer, purely multiplayer. So
Yeah. So
crack on, give it a go. I probably will buy it and play it.
does the price tag put you off a tiny bit though for it being stated as £70, or you're not? It
All
doesn't
new
worry you.
games now £70, aren't they? So, no, I think again, go on the black market on the internet, get it cheaper.
No. Hook us up.
But no, I mean, like I say, it's all these are like, obviously they're all new. All these games now are new £70 really. So yeah, it puts me off a bit. But if I'm going to something that I know I'm going to enjoy and my mates are going to get involved, then well, yeah, I'll probably drop 60, 70 quid. And like I say, I've got Game Pass, which is best value in gaming. I don't really buy many games much, so
I might as well drop that 70.
so you drop that 70.
Just drop it like it's hot. I'm going to skip over a few games. 12 Minutes was another one.
Why?
Because, well, we can talk about A Plague's Tale. I was going to say Rectum.
Requiem.
Requiem.
Requiem, yeah.
Yeah. Stated day and date, Game Pass. Have you guys played the first Plague's Tale?
I started it, never finished it. I want to go back to it. I did the Dan,
Oh,
I started it.
I played like the first hour and that was it.
Yeah.
So
Same.
does this
Maybe 30
sequel?
minutes. I think this sequel announcement actually made me think, oh, I want to go back to that game and finish it. So yeah, I probably will go back and play the first one before the second one comes out.
I'm trying to think whether it's still
I
in
heard a
Game
lot of
Pass.
good things about the first one.
Yeah. It is still in the game.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Still in Game Pass.
Graham will hate it. It's all stealthy.
Stealth and rodents, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As I said, we finished Far Cry New Dawn recently.
We did.
And the last part of it, I was like, I'll sneak in here and take out the alarms. And Graham was like, fucking grenades.
No, you set off the alarms first time.
The first time, yeah. But mostly it was.
That doesn't surprise me.
You're like, fuck you. I've had enough.
Going in guns blazing.
That's because I let him go. Okay, fine. Then you take out the alarms. We'll do it stealthily, and then he gets caught straight away.
Yeah. Well, we did most of it, but yeah. I'm all about this stuff.
And what about 12 minutes? This is a game that I am excited for.
Yep.
I don't think it showed much more than what we've seen previous.
It gave us an announcement date though, which is the main thing.
Yeah, which
What was the date on?
I'm just looking
August.
further. Yeah, August sounds familiar. It doesn't give me a date on this.
August
blog post.
19th.
19th.
August 19th.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. So I'm looking at some of these games and I'm just like, they're not even worth mentioning. Slime Rancher 2, Shredders.
Shredders was a neat little snowboarding game. Slime
Okay.
Rancher, Graham might appreciate because I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, it was all right. I played the first one. It was quite chilled and a bit of a weak ass ending, but it was all right. But yeah, I might get on with that. That was all right. It was a chilled out playthrough.
Yeah, well, that's in Game Pass, or will be in Game Pass, day one.
Yeah. I was excited about Shredders because I thought it was about Ninja Turtles, but now a bit snowboarding.
Yeah.
Just
I'm trying to see. That was really essentially the meat of the conference, really. So it ended on Redfall.
Whoa.
Sure.
Second ending.
Well,
And then, yes, the
Thanks
second
for
ending.
fucking that up, you two. Yes, so it ended on Redfall. However, we got... Well, we didn't get a date, did we? But we've... it came back, it flashed panned onto the Xbox fridge. And it said, yes, it's real.
100%.
And it is stated for holiday 2021, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I don't care. I'm buying that day. I don't care. I'm throwing my money at that.
So
I don't care how much it is. I'm buying it.
I mean, they were quiet with the Xbox mini fridge, but yes, it's real. It's coming. Expect it Christmas.
They were quite sneaky with it because the stream ended. So
Yeah,
keep watching, and you end up watching. So, oh, that's it. And they were like,
You're like a crackling.
and then it's like, what's this? What's this?
It was all
mini fridge.
It was almost like a Marvel cinematic ending, wasn't it?
Yeah. But again, no firm date. If they're given a firm date, it might have been more exciting. But it was just like, yeah, at some point.
Maybe they're dropping it with Halo. The Halo mini fridge.
Yeah. If you buy Halo Win for the day one, you get a mini fridge.
Yeah, you get the mini fridge.
or it opens like a Halo door.
Cortana in the back. And,
Yeah. Leave the beers alone, Chief.
I wanted to talk about something that dropped on Eurogamer. God, what are we doing now? 10th of June, so what, 3 or 4 days ago? So Microsoft are looking to put an Xbox app into TVs and exploring, I mentioned this earlier, new Game Pass subscriptions. So the article says, ahead of E3's media briefing on Sunday, Microsoft have made a raft of announcements around Game Pass and cloud gaming efforts. First up, Microsoft said, we're working to put Xbox in TVs. The company is working with TV manufacturers, and it doesn't say who, to deliver the Xbox experience through internet-connected televisions.
We lost him.
Oh, have I died again? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I thought we lost you for a second.
So yeah, they're trying to put basically an Xbox app or Game Pass app on TVs. So it seems like they are, I suppose, going at the gaming sphere at two different ways. You've got the hardcore gamers, there's your console, there's your premium console, go play. And for the relaxed casual gamer, there's a Microsoft controller, go buy it. And if you want the Game Pass app, obviously subscribe to that and you're saving yourself a shed load of money. Do you think this is the way the gaming sphere is turning, or do you think Microsoft are possibly going too far is the wrong word? Have they taken a wrong turn? Ian, what do you think?
I don't get the question.
Should Microsoft be dropping a Game Pass app in TVs?
No, because obviously you want to force people to buy the console, don't you? Surely.
Well, that would steer them away from the console. If they had the Xbox app, then the Game Pass, they could just purely play the cloud-based games through the TV.
Yeah,
Assuming it worked well enough there.
that too. Yeah.
And bearing in mind that consoles, they make and sell at a loss for the first X amount of years, don't they? Jay looks like he's going to pass out.
Well, so I got distracted by the Square Enix stuff. I don't know. I think it's good because it gets accessible to more people, but will it happen? Who knows? I mean, they're clearly making some money from it if it's going to go Game Pass and you because let's see, you're spending money, you're buying a Microsoft products. Yeah, you haven't got an Xbox console, but you're still spending £50 a month on an app.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Netflix does. Like, actually, Netflix makes so much money because people buy Netflix app.
Yeah.
It's just a way to reach out for those that don't want to spend that money on a console or have to take a console around or find a place for a console.
Yeah.
It's just opening it up to a different branch of people.
Yeah, I mean, that they stated to say they wanted to get, I think it was, I may get the number wrong here, wasn't it 100 million? They wanted 100 million people using Game Pass. And this is, for me, a feeling of them pushing that to a wider market. As you say, you're grabbing the people who haven't got a place for a console, maybe can't afford a console. You've also got the ability of people like ourselves, we can buy our one console and then be in that ecosphere as well, playing our games everywhere all the time. Would this be something you'd do, Jay? Would you be at home, leave your console downstairs and nip upstairs and...
Get your backbone out.
Yeah, probably not, to be honest. But
get your Rikishi out.
It might be handy because the kids like to play on the Xbox, and yeah, they won't let me get on there. But for the most part, nah, it's game cloud screaming.
What? In English?
Cloud
Let me-
gaming.
Granddad.
We finish this beer first.
Yeah, it's
No, I'm
every
not
main
interested in
console
streaming.
game.
No.
You're not interested in it.
No.
Graham, would you touch it?
Potentially, yeah, because just to see what it was kind of like. I mean, cloud gaming on the phone is obviously it's too small for certain people, and tablets is a possibility, but you have to hold it. But if it's on TVs, then you've got the whole, if it works on a TV, you just have to launch it from an app.
Yeah.
It will be a way of like you're playing it without a console, which is kind of what they're aiming for.
Totally. Oh, God, I'm sweating. It's boiling here.
It's toasty.
It is toasty. I wanted to go on over two more bits of news, and then we'll carry on with some questions. Did you guys see that Rainbow Six Siege is going to add cross-play as well as cross-progression? And that's revealed from June the 30th. Crossplay will be coming to... crossplay will be coming to PC and Stadia June 30th, and crossplay will come to all platforms as early as 2022. Do you guys, when you play Siege, are you only on the one console, or
Yeah, one console for me.
are you hoping this comes as standard for all games now? Kind of that crossplay and cross progression, yeah.
Well, most games are starting to do it now, aren't they? So it's good that's the new norm. So it kind of just limit you to one console,
Yeah.
or one kind of remit. So yeah, definitely, it's a good way to do it. Call of Duty do it, so why not others do it?
Yeah, no, it's good. It just seems that Rainbow Six Siege is the one that is still going strong. What, 6 years now, is it? Since it launched?
5-6 years, yeah.
It's constantly updating. And
Well, that's good because they're always adding new characters, new fun, and also now they've got this new game coming out.
which segues perfectly into my next news story, which is Rainbow Six Extraction. Did you guys see the trailer for this?
I think Jamie did. He's about to pass out.
I've seen him a couple of times. He looks like he's just nodding off.
That's what happens when you're this old.
This old
Yeah,
or
I
drink one
watched
too
it.
many beers.
That too. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's good. It looks fun. It's obviously they incorporating all the characters in, and
Yeah.
obviously adding a few new gimmicky kind of gadgets. So it does look fun, and it comes out this year, doesn't it?
It comes out
September, isn't
on September 16th. Yeah.
Well,
So
there you
this
go.
was the game that was formerly known as Quarantine, but they've changed it to Extraction because.
Why would they do that?
So, well,
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
their
know.
initial Rainbow Six COVID was just a bit too close. To.
yeah, they had to quickly change how they defeated the enemy.
Yeah.
Graham, did you see the Extraction?
I saw a little bit of it, but yeah, no, it does look interesting. It's about time a new kind of Rainbow game sort of came out, but yeah, I'd like to see a bit more of it, but it does look good.
Yeah, I think they've picked, haven't they, one character from each of the Tom Clancy games. So you've got, oh God, I think one from The Division. You've got one from Rainbow Six Siege, and I think one from Ghost and one from another one which evades me. I can't remember.
Pretty sure Sam Fisher must be in there somewhere.
thi-
Just to wind us
probably.
up. You're like, fuck you guys.
Hey, we're here. Well, Sam Fisher's
Yeah.
in the Rainbow, isn't he?
As
Yeah,
someone
but-
else.
Well, pretending.
Well, yeah, definitely pretending.
Leon Kennedy's in it.
Oh, don't start him off. Don't
Don't
start.
fucking start me off, you.
Get angry. He's gonna come through the screen.
Yeah. What was your favourite part of so far from E3? So from like the Summerfest, Bethesda's conference, well, Xbox and
I mean, the
Bethesda.
Summerfest was a bit of a shit show, but
There was a couple of new kind of games that came from the Summerfest.
No,
Yeah.
it's true.
The only thing I've seen so far was Redfall. That was the only thing that really excited me more than anything. Because it was new and it was from Arcane. So, happy
Yeah.
days.
What about yourself, Ian? What's
For me, I've always loved the whole concept of 12 minutes, so that's what's fun again. A release date, that's going to be fun. But also, Forza Horizon 5 looks absolutely beautiful. So, and that comes out this year as well. So I'm always doubly happy with that.
excellent? And then Graham, what about you? What was your favourite part so far from the conferences?
I don't know. From all I've kind of seen of it, I haven't seen too much of it. That's what I said was the Starfield, the little bit that I saw of it. Something I wanted to see a bit more of
Yeah.
it.
Great. I'm trying to think. Do you know what? My favourite part of it all, you're probably going to boo me, was Battlefield. That excites me at the moment. I know.
Oh!
Blow out people's ears. Right. Let's jump into the 30-day video game challenge. But as we do it once a week, it's the 30-week video game challenge. We're on day 14. So, current or most recent gaming wallpaper. What the hell?
Most recent wallpaper is my
Yeah.
son.
No.
Oh, do you mean gaming wise? I don't do
Gaming
Well-
wallpaper.
I think it's gaming
Oh.
wallpaper. So what? I can't even think. I haven't had a gaming wallpaper in donkeys. So what would be if you could have any game put on your phone, or you had to have a game wallpaper on your phone? What would it be? Graham, hit me.
Oh, I thought the question was what do you currently have? But fine. If I wanted one, it would be the Guardian Heroes one, with the Golden Hero. Because
Goldie!
Goldie, yeah, very much love for that game, and yeah, I love the art from that game. So it would be. I have had it as my Twitter handle, my Twitter picture for a while. It's the Golden Warrior from Guardian Heroes.
Ah, the Golden Man. Nice. I'll have to grab me a picture just so I can have a look.
Goldie!
It's good.
I feel
I don't know if
James,
you can see that, but I've got my Smash Brothers one.
That's
Okay.
a lot of icons on your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of icons, Grandad.
I've got no way of seeing the actual image, but it's like Zelda and Link and all these sort of things. But it's good.
Nice.
Smash Brothers, yeah.
Ian, what would yours be? Oh, for God's sake, I've just seen what someone wrote in mine.
So I would probably have. Well, I do. What I'll do is I'll say what's on my Twitter and also my Xbox avatar, and that'll be Snorlax Pokemon.
So what was your one then, Dan? I had to
What's
see
yours,
that.
Dan? Yeah, we saw yours in the show notes. What's yours, Dan?
Yeah, that wasn't what I wrote. Thank you very much.
Well, no, what did you write, Dan? No, tell the audience. What did you write?
What someone wrote was Lee embracing Clementine from Walking Dead, which is ridiculous. I'll have you know.
It's fine.
Okay.
If you love Clementine, it's fine, Dan.
God's sake, this is ridiculous. However, what I would have, I
Is
think
Clementine embracing me? The other way around.
flipping hell. I'm not even going to bother telling you. Sod you lot. We're going to move
Go
on.
on. Don't let the audience upset. What would you pick?
I like that kind of neon-esque style, so it might be some sort of like cyberpunk sign that would be my go-to. I do like the aesthetics of, blues and that kind of purpley kind of twinge to it.
I thought it was like Pong or something.
Oh yeah, pop. Just a line. Doop.
It subconsciously cut off a tiny bit at the bottom to say it's not finished, like most of my games.
Yeah, I'd only have 10% on it actually. Thank you very much. No, I haven't. I was going to say I've completed a game this week, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Just to let you know, Project Game Pass is our current Project Game Pass. Our current game is Knockout City. We're doing a Knockout City League. We need to get our games played. So far, I think there's only 3 of us, and nobody's played a match yet. However, myself, Graham, and Jay played some on. Was it Saturday we played?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So how did?
No, Friday.
Was it Friday? Friday. It was Friday.
It's Friday night, yeah.
As probably the main man or the best person to talk about it, Graham, how did we fare in some of our games?
Well, without Jay, we struggled a little bit because the 3-on-3 kind of dynamic only really works if the whole team's kind of pulling together. And yeah, I mean, I think we gave a fair game. It's not like we got whipped in some of our games. They were just close defeats. I think we did win one of them, but obviously once Jay come into it and we had our full squad, it changed. We won our first game straight away, and then the second one was a bit harder, and we didn't win that one, but it was close.
That's the thing. Once you've got a team of 3 people, you've got to sort of work together.
Yeah.
Whereas team up with randoms, it could be a bit hit
Oh,
and
it's a
miss.
nightmare. I can imagine it's
Yeah.
a nightmare because everyone just splits up and there's no teamwork whatsoever.
Yeah.
And no one's ever mic'd up.
Yeah, that's true. It's at the moment currently is double XP. So if you guys want to play Knockout City, make sure you play it. You'll be able to get some XP quick, and then also drop one of the cans because that will boost your XP as well. So I think when you first start the game, you get 6 kind of like can boosters, which is for an hour. So make sure you do that. So if you want to join the league, head it into our Discord. They'll be in the show notes. Yeah, come join us, play. It is a hell of a lot of fun. Just
It's good.
organised chaos at times.
It is.
That's the best way to put it.
But you have to play it as a team, otherwise you're going to get owned.
Yeah, but I also found that sometimes if you group together, that sometimes doesn't help. You need sometimes someone kind of attacking the flank or flanking the opponents.
You definitely got to have someone prepared to,
Go all in.
yeah, but yeah, you've got to double team the players for the most part.
Yes.
I've played.
We do like a bit of double teaming.
Double team.
Double team. Guys, do you want to talk about games played this week, or should we talk about what games we played? I suppose ? I'm just looking at at Jamie just slowly drifting.
I played a little title called Gears 5.
Oh, tell us what happened in your Gears 5 playthrough.
Well, I joined a game with Jamie, and within the first 2 minutes, I'm already reviving him. So, that
I
goes a
saw
long
that
way.
picture.
But no, actually, apart from Jamie knows my hatred for the woman. What's her name again?
Katie.
Katie. Yeah, she's annoying. But yeah, it's all right so far.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to JD. JD? Is it JD?
JD, yeah.
Yeah, he nearly died. Who knows? And yeah, so far so good. I mean,
What act are you
I
on?
want to. Jamie, what act are we on?
I'm not sure Jay's there anymore. I think he's freeze framed to make it look like he's still awake, but he's not.
I think he's just turned off his camera, his computer.
Jamie's dead. I think Act 2. So
Yeah.
I think we've just started to play as the bitch. So yeah, we've lost Jamie, so that's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jamie can tell. But yeah, I mean, the gameplay's good. It's good fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I think it's definitely one of those games where, I think it's one of the games where I have more fun playing with others.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I will continue playing this game until Jamie's alive.
Okay.
And
Oh,
so I
he's
think,
back.
I'll play that. I'll possibly continue playing Gears, but I'm happy to stop and start and wait for people to come on and play with me.
Okay.
And just sit on my own. I don't think I'll enjoy it too much from on my own, but at least if I'm playing with others, it's been good fun
Better.
so far.
Okay. And are you just doing it as a two? You haven't got a third man in your
Not
party?
yet. No,
Not yet.
I'm happy to have a third if you want to come about. If you're
If I'm
allowed.
Exactly.
If
If
your
I'm
missus lets you.
allowed. If I'm allowed. Jay, can you hear us now, or you just think you've turned your stream? He's literally just.
I think Jamie's sleepy.
No, his eyes are just open a little bit, but he's definitely not. He's in the cloud somewhere.
Yeah, or he's pulled his headset off. So.
Jamie, can you not hear us? Because you're on your phone, Jamie.
Yeah.
See you on the camera.
Someone
I mean,
wanna
I don't know. Has he forgotten what he's doing?
No, he's just texted and put Zoom's crashed. No,
He was
it
crashed. He
hasn't.
doesn't look panicking though.
Okay.
When his Zoom has crashed, yet he looks quite normal. At the
So
same time.
I've replied to him and gone, no, it hasn't. I can see you. Oh, whoops. Can. Oh my god.
So those who are not watching, Jamie's quite drunk.
Yeah, he did look a bit. Oh, should we wave
It's
it?
just because I just
Hi.
messaged him saying we are seeing you on your phone. He just went, huh?
Hi, Jamie. Can you hear us? No.
Yeah, now he's just turned it off.
Now he's like, oh no, bugger.
Right.
He's gone.
So let me.
Whilst we're waiting for him, what are you on then this week then?
Me. So
What are you playing? What have you completed?
I have played. I'm 3/4 of the way through playing Trials and Trace: The Tomb of Thomas Chew.
Once.
Yeah.
That was the review thing, wasn't it?
No, it was the Little Princess. So this one is a point and click adventure game, air quotes. You are a detective trying to solve the mystery of a guy disappearing. I'm playing it for achievements. Oh my god, it is horrible on controller. But yeah, I'm literally just doing it for whoring achievements. So bad me, and I
proud of
apologise. I don't know. Some of the games that you have to play to get achievements is vile.
That's what I mean. I've given up already. And it's like I want my million gamers come. Like on the same time, I'm like, I don't really want to play any more games that are shit.
Yes, yeah. Ratalaika do knock out a lot of games, and some of them are easy, and some of them are just horrible. But let's not stop this fun train. Graham, are you playing something decent, please?
I am. My latest review thing, which is going to be up soon, was Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2.
Okay, I was like, yeah, because I was going to pick that up, and then obviously you took it. How is it?
Yeah. I actually said that to Jay. I said I'll let him let that there because I think Ian was after one of these.
Yeah, because I played
That
the
was
first
there
one.
for it was there for 2-3 days. And I thought if it's still there after I picked up my Xbox S, then I'm going to take it. And I said that to Jay, and he goes, fine. You just wait. As soon as you get it, then you can take it. And you didn't. And so I got the S, and so I picked it up.
No, that's fair. How is it though?
It's awesome. It's a little bit of a surprise because there's way more stealth in there than I thought there was going to be. But you don't have to go that stealthy, but stealthy enough Otherwise, it just turns into a bit of a crap show. But yeah, it's awesome. The graphics look amazing. Yeah, the gameplay is just good fun, and although it's like 6 mission areas, there's like 6 massive sandbox areas. They're pretty huge.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it'll take you sort of a good sort of hour or two to go through each kind of area, if not more, depending on how you play. If you want to play it slowly and stealthy and sort of assassinate well, or if you because yeah, there's so many gadgets you can use. There's a remote sniper turret that you can set up and run the other side, and then use your binoculars to tag enemies and get them to your turret to snipe it.
Do you have to monitor wind as well and stuff when you're shooting?
Yes, yeah. It's got a realistic sniper play, so you have to judge. You use the binoculars to scout how far away they are, and then you use your sniper scope to set up the distance, so it gets the scope a little bit more in range. And then you've got to judge the wind, and then what you'll see on the scope, it has a little like a sonar blip that goes to show how the bullet's going to drop, and so you got.
Okay, so it helps you when.
Yeah, you can play it on super easy mode, and it shows you on a red dot exactly where it's going to hit. So you can move, you sort of counter the scope to perfectly time it.
Yeah.
Or you can play advanced level without the red dot, and you've got to judge for yourself how it goes. And then, yeah, if you make the connection and you hit, it sometimes gives you a cinematic of like the bullet could go
Like Sniper Elite,
pop in their head. Not like the other one. That I don't know what other sniper game it was.
Sniper Elite, yeah, Sniper Elite, where it does a shot.
With X-rays, and you see things cracking and the nuts and stuff. There's no X-ray shots like that. A lot of it just seems to be gruesome in and out shots and blood squirting everywhere, and sometimes the heads blow up, which is super grim.
Nice.
No, it's definitely what I want to get.
And he's super brutal as well, because if you go stealth on him, you can go up to enemies and interrogate them, or you can just assassinate them. Every time you interrogate them, regardless if they help you, they're dead. He does not give a shit. He just kills everyone. This Raven is the name of your dude. So it's like show me where the supply cache is. It's over there. You told me that quickly. That guy's dead.
Oh, fuck yeah. Love it.
So you were saying there's some stealth in it. Has that not put you off then?
Yeah, I thought it might at first. If you get caught, it's game over. It's like they just start tearing you to shreds. Because you're at a sniper's range, you've got a way to get out. They raise the alarms, everyone's looking at you, but as long as you get away and hide a bit more, eventually it goes away, like the heat dies down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, cool, yeah.
Sounds
but
good.
yeah, but I mean, you can go in sort of gun heavy and just try and Rambo it, and it's possible, but it's not the way the game is supposed to be played. It's supposed to just sort of bide your time, wait till people are on their own, snipe those guys off, and then just run up and try and sort of assassinate some of the others that are in groups. You can sort of chain together assassinations and stuff.
Oh,
and
good.
Lots of upgrades of different guns and gadgets and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's good.
Sweet.
Sounds excellent.
Yeah, highly recommend that one.
Good. I'm hoping next week we have a full crew, and I'll be interested to see what everyone is playing, and maybe a sober Jamie.
Yeah, sober, non-passed out Jamie.
Do you know the worst thing is I'm going out for a beer with him on I think Tuesday night. I'm worried already. Yeah. I think I might have to make up.
He can handle his short sessions. He just can't do the long game.
Well,
exactly. He's been drinking quite a lot since.
Well, I'm just worried I've got to set up the spare bedroom so he can have a place to crash.
All right.
So let's move on. We've got the reviews completed this week. So head over to xboxtavern.com. And I'll just pick a handful of reviews here. You've got Stony Fly, which was wrote by Ross. There is also Little Lily Princess. You've got a review of that up on the site as well. Just Die Already. And there is Mech Warrior 5, which is in Game Pass. So definitely go check them out. You can comment on the... who's watching porn? You can comment on the reviews as well. You'll get some interaction from the guys who write it. So definitely do that. And there are a couple of product reviews which were done by Jamie. I don't know if I mentioned these. No, these are new. So you've got From Venom, both of these items. You've got the charging dock, and you've also got the Venom accessory kit for the Elite Series 2. So as I said, head over to xboxtavern.com and you'll be able to see those reviews. head over to youtube.com/Xbox Tavern, and there's a couple of video reviews. You've got Ross's weekly news. It's an odd world. He goes through the current week's Xbox news. You've got a couple of shorts. You've got a GTA crash from the one, the only Ian, as well as a very weird and mesmerizing kill in Hitman 3. So I highly recommend you go check that one out. It was a very good kill, sir. Very good kill. I loved it. Was that
Very
meant to
random,
happen?
but always good fun.
Was that meant to happen, or was that a bug in the game?
It's a bug in the game with that one unique briefcase where it just tracks the person rather than just dropping off.
Yeah.
So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna keep doing it. And eventually I got it.
It followed him all until he stopped on the. He's like, "Hey!"
Yeah.
That's it. And then he dies. It's like one little hit. It's like in the water. You killed him. It's like, oh, yes.
Well done, Agent 47. As he's
So
just
badly
walking
taken
away.
care of. I was like, thanks.
And then also we've got two other gameplays of. You've got the Little Princess, which was a review on the site. So you got gameplay to go ahead along with the written review, as well as investor gameplay as well. Let's get into. Oh God, that was a long-winded one. Let's get into what's in Game Pass. And typically, I can't mention what's new in Game Pass because the app hasn't been updated. So there was obviously a plethora of games that just got recently added. Oh, here we are. It's okay. It's here. So Yakuza Like a Dragon has just been added. You have Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, Doom, Fallout 3, Rage, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2, New Colossus, Darkest Dungeon. You got For Honor Standard Edition, MechWarrior 5. I think we've mentioned those other ones. So they've all been recently added to Game Pass. Ian, can you let us know what's leaving this month?
I can.
Oh, I thought he shook his head and was like, nope.
I can. The games leaving are still at the moment. So you've got about 2-3 more days before they leave. That's Ace Combat 7, West of Dead, Night Call, Wizard of Legend, and Observation.
Nice. And Graham, hit us with the games with gold.
Games with gold. We've got The King's Bird, available from June the 1st to the 30th. You've got Shadows Awakening from June the 16th to July the 15th. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum from June the 1st to the 15th. And Injustice Gods Among Us from June the 16th to the 30th.
Excellent. I'm going to get into these plugs.
Butt plugs.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. God almighty. Right, so thanks for tuning in. For more Xbox Tavern content, please follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Xbox Tavern to see all our written reviews. Don't make it bigger because then that all messes up my flow. Thank you. Oh, for God's sake. You like children.
Just what's wrong with the butt plugs?
Oh, God almighty. Right, okay. So for all written reviews, head over to xboxtavern.com. And for all our video content, please head over to youtube.com/Xbox Tavern Official and give us a subscribe. That would be more than welcome. I have been at Chocolate Bear 80. Ian.
I've been at Nutty Ray.
And Graham.
Graham Reaper.
Thank you very much, everyone. Be kind to each other and see you again. Take care. Goodbye.
Peace out.
See you
That's a quick
later.
one.